They have many names. They are called winos or winesack by the Abenaki people, wild leeks, wild onions, or ramps in English. They are the Broad Valley's namesake, the symbol of the region called the Onion Land, where waters flow to the big river, the river now called Winooksi. The wild onions are unique, different from the other ephemerals. As the wind passes through the spring forest, the other ephemerals are busy flowering and making seeds. Only the wild onions are content to bask, stretching their long leaves over the duff, no flower in sight. It will not be until the middle of summer, long after their leaves have disappeared, that the wild onions will raise a flagpole, a slender stalk topped with a globe of white flowers. The flowers will be found by the bees and the flies of the understory, becoming seeds like tiny black pearls, and then they will be gone again. Wild onion seeds have no elaiosomes, the fatty appendages that the other ephemerals use to entice ants to gather their seeds and to carry them across the land. For thousands of years, the wild onion seeds have traveled only as far as the wind could push them, moving a few inches at a time. For thousands of years, wild onions have spread through this onion land, primarily through the splitting of their plump white bulbs beneath the soil. For thousands of years, the wild onions have spread, one bulb at a time, until they became vast green meadows, lighting the mountains in April. For thousands of years, the wind carried the wild onion smell to the valley bottom, welcoming the first peoples home. For thousands of years, the people saw the wild onions glowing from the slopes as they traveled the big river and beached their canoes, following the scent into the woods. For thousands of years, the wild onions were more than a plant to the people. They were a celebration, the first green things to eat after a long winter, a joy heightened by the promise of spring. For thousands of years, the wild onions fed the first people, and the wind carried the smell from their lips, the deep musk known only to those who eat and love wild onions. The wind carries the wild onion smell across outcrops and hollows toward the mountain with the gray broken face. It declares that there are wild onions in this onion land again, a gateway toward spring, a light in the dark. They are this land's flag, and their smell is its anthem. The wind plays the wild onion song, ringing their weathered bells again.